Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Return to the Azure Bonds. It's been a minute because I've been sick basically every Friday. However, tonight I am not sick-ish. Asterisk. Um, I am fine. I just I got vaccinated, so I'm a little slower than normal. Um, and so, uh, we're gonna go over to my players here in just a moment, but tonight's session title is The Scouring of the Bonebreaker. The party last time defeated the scout camp full of cultists, and now they must take on the full camp full of cultists, and then potentially go to the Underdark, maybe. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go over to my table and let everybody introduce themselves. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of this game. They can hear you now, and I will go ahead and introduce Iris. This is our wonderful player, Iris. She goes by she, her pronouns. She is playing Rokara this evening, the samurai fighter. Say hello, Iris.
Hello.
One thing that I forgot to do before I came back over here is if you want to watch any of the VODs of these streams, they're going up on YouTube. They go upload every day at 8 a.m. I've got 2 months worth of content currently uploading. And then you can subscribe. You can go and subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can follow me on Blue Sky if you want to follow me elsewhere that's not just Twitch to find out kind of stuff I'm doing. And then you can go over to my throne if you want to support the channel. I am currently attempting to get a few things funded over there. You can peruse them at your leisure. But yeah, so who wants to introduce themselves first?
I can go.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Valia, she, her, playing Rel, she, her, full-blooded orc, druid, Circle of the Shepherd.
Fantastic. Very to the point. And where else can we find you other than my wonderful D&D table?
Oh, yes. Blue Sky, Valia VT, and Valia VT on Twitch sometimes.
Fantastic. We're going to popcorn that over to Rugs. You're next.
Hello, everybody. I'm Rugged Sauce. You can call me Rugs, he, him. Tonight, I'll be playing Atlas, the Moon Elf Bard. Also, he, him.
Fantastic. And
you can find me everywhere at Rugged Sauce.
Fantastic. Up next, Huffy. Why don't you introduce yourself and your character, please?
Hi, I'm Miss Huffy. I'll be playing Hera Darling, the perfectly normal elf. We both use she, her pronouns, and you can find me at twitch.tv/MissHuffy.
And patreon.com/MissHuffy.
True.
Up next, Robo. Why don't you introduce yourself and your character, please?
Hello, I am Robot Hurricane. You can call me Hurricane. He, him pronouns, and tonight I will be playing Blitzkrieg, also known as Blitz. He, they, Rock Gnome, Battlesmith Artificer.
Fantastic.
And you can find me in your computer.
And last but not least, Claire, why don't you introduce yourself and your character, please?
I'm Claire. I'm going to be playing Aurora. We both use she, they pronouns, and Aurora is a tiny little angel-winged woman with fangs.
Yep.
She doesn't want to hurt you. Please surrender.
Okay, so who would like to give us a recap of what happened last time we were playing?
I wasn't here.
Yep, I'm just gonna get the cricket noise and cue that up.
We made that same cricket noise when we were asked where we want to go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because we had two options. Neither were particularly... It was track down missing wizards or follow one of Atlas's leads, which is go fight a dragon.
Yeah, go fight a dragon that you're vastly unprepared for. With
so we were like, let's go check out the cult.
Yeah.
It worked out. It worked out because we found where some of the wizards were, or casters, magical folk are.
Uh-huh.
The
term that the
turns
cult was
out
using was magic user.
Yeah. Well, I'm not a cultist, so
Yeah.
no. But we found where some of the magic users were. We found like an abandoned little town. There was this dwarf who was supposed to be watching guard. He got overrun by these dudes on screen.
These dudes that the audience can't see yet.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you'll see him. He got overrun by a bunch of those, and there was a wizard there. Or maybe not a wizard, but some sort of caster. We killed those dudes. Yeah, we killed all those dudes, so.
Yeah, you were nicely bunched up for me to hit you all with a fireball.
Yeah, but then they got stabbed to death, so who's the real winner?
Yep, absolutely. Okay, so we're gonna pan in on the players that did not attend the last couple of sessions. So first and foremost, we're going to pan in on Claire.
Hello.
So Aurora, I don't believe did Aurora travel with the group to Moonshade? I don't believe Aurora has even left the keep, has she? Or were you here last week? I cannot remember last session.
I was not here last week.
Okay.
I was on a plane last week.
Yeah, that's what I remember. Yeah, so I don't think you've even left. Like, I think you got to the keep. So the last time you played was before they went and killed the war baron. That was the last time you played in this game. So they went and killed somebody, took the castle they were in. I believe that's a thing that you guys did.
Yes.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, took a castle they were in.
And gave it to a different person.
Yeah, and then gave it to Sildar Hallwinter. And you ended up coming to this castle, because that's where the people in the town told you, oh, that's where your friends went. And then Sildar told you, oh, they went to this village north of here. So you've just kind of been playing Ring Around the Rosie as far as like finding your party goes. And when you finally got into Moonshade, you would be able to catch up with Rokara and Rel, your two orcish companions, who are still in Moonshade. And they would be at the inn, which I will actually put the Moonshade Village on the screen for you guys so that you guys can see it. Oh, Entity's here with no hit point. I'm so sorry, Entity. I'm gonna just shove you over here where the blacksmith is. And then Oz is gonna run back to the thing. So yeah, you are able to get to the Dragon's Roost Inn, Aurora. And you are able to catch up with your orcish companions. They are as you entered the grounds of the Dragon's Roost Inn, Aurora, you are greeted by a tall orcish woman standing behind the bar who will hail you down and go, "Welcome. If you wish to eat, it's a 2-drink minimum, and then the rest of the food is free for as long as you're staying here."
What does a 2-drink minimum mean?
It means you have to buy 2 drinks.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be alcoholic, you just have to buy 2 things for you to drink. So we can send the farmer his gold for all this nice food he gives us.
She's going to order fucking 2 cups of apple cider and a pot roast.
Yeah, well, so what you will notice, Aurora, is there all of the food there seems to be people coming out to like these large banquet tables and like setting out like feasts that kind of replenish once everything's kind of been taken up, and there are just people kind of picking off of the thing. So you buy the 2 apple ciders, and now you can eat whatever the fuck you want out of this entire giant feast. There is pod roast.
Oh, I
And you can see that,
ch-
like, none of the patrons of this bar are having to pay for this food. It's all just supplied for them at what you assume is a 2-drink minimum. Also, subtract 2 gold pieces from your character sheet. And what you
Okay.
also
They
notice,
call it Moonshade, but I've also heard it called as the Golden Corral.
die.
So you see this lady, she opens, instead of like a cash register or like a till where the gold goes, she opens this little, like, it looks like almost like a laundry chute, and kind of drops your gold in, and you can see just below where the gold is dropped in is a large wheelbarrow full of gold that is taken over to what appears to be a large patch of farmland. If you are suspicious about this, as everyone else was, one of your orc companions can explain what the fuck is going on. And that would be Rel.
Yep.
But yeah, so you're able to find your companions. Rel, you see Aurora kind of pay for her drinks. Do you hail her down?
Yeah, just kind of give a little wave. It sounds cursed, but everything's checks out. Don't look into it though.
Okay.
Trust me.
The farmer is a very nice man, and he takes care of the town. That's all you need to know. All will be well.
It's actually fine.
There is no war in Bossing Sack.
Yep.
A crow god demands sacrifices.
But yeah, so you're able to go over by your companions, and as you guys are kind of sitting down to feast, you see Oz, the little halfling ranger that's been with your party a time or two, and 2 other like what look to be haggard adventurers following in behind Oz, one of them being a bronze dragonborn, the other one being a half-elven druid, that look like they've been through the fucking ringer. Like, Oz also looks pretty fucked up. From what you can tell. Like, he looks like he got his ass beat. And you do not see the rest of your party with Oz.
Oh,
What happened?
There were cultists in the woods.
Is Atlas still? Did you leave Atlas to die?
Atlas is alive. They sent me back to keep these 2 alive. They're saving spellcasters. You guys should probably go help. There's a fortress of some guy named Doricor. I believe they called him the Bone Breaker.
That's a fun name.
Actually, you as an orc would know that name.
Oh.
So the Bone Breaker is a title. It's an orcish title. And Doricor was a yuan-ti who went to what were known as the Proving Fields, which is a large orcish gathering, and killed the last war chief of the orcs, thus claiming the title of Bone Breaker.
Oh.
He has a job.
Yeah, it's probably not a good thing.
Rikara, you're only a half orc. how versed do you think you are in orcish politics?
I mean, my mom probably told me stories about them, so I probably
You've
have a
probably
vague understanding.
you've probably heard the term bone breaker, but you have not heard of Doracor.
Yeah, I've heard of Bonebreaker. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
the
I'm like,
bone breaker is like the king of all orcs. That's kind of
Yeah.
how that works.
don't know
You
who
get
this Doracor fellow is, but he's Bonebreaker then.
Wait, was
It's
not
not good.
the yuan-ti that took
Yep.
over?
yeah
This is Rel saying that.
yeah the Dragonborn will kind of come over and sit at your table and go, yes, he was a yuan-ti, wielded an axe of great and immense power. We could not defeat him. He took our comrades below.
We should probably go now.
Yeah. -5 seconds ago.
Yeah.
And you see Oz kind of almost sink into the booth and go, I'm gonna stay here and rest because I got my ass kicked.
Well, have fun with that.
Yeah, you do
How
that.
fast can the two of you run?
So we were given axe beaks.
Oh, sweet. Well, then we'll just can we use those?
Yeah, there are 3 of them out in the out near the trail that leads into the forest, which is where you can see the tokens of your other friends. The druid that is with Oz provided the axe beaks, so you can chocobo your way over to where the others are.
Excellent. All right. Well, I think it's time to take off sprinting and start going over before everyone's dead.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
what you guys see, kind of the rest of you, we're gonna pan over. I'm gonna bring you 3 in separately. You guys are gonna come in from over here, which is where the chocobo path is. So what the rest of you see, with Scory, son of Skaggy, and the what is it, 3 of you that are, oh no. You would not have to come in through the north road that leads directly to their front gate. You can, in theory, sneak up on them. But what you see is a massive fortress. And what we'll do is we'll go over to the battle map so everybody can see said massive fortress, and I will also fix your PNGs where you're not all bunched up together. Thank you.
Did you
Fugi.
make this?
I did not. I bought this off of the thing, but I bought this off of Roll20. However, I have made things like this in the past. I just felt lazy this particular time.
You have a new thing as well.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so we pan over to this fortress, this rather massive fortress, palisade sitting upon a cliff of rocks, and you can kind of hear, the shuffling of items, and you can hear, the grinding of materials and the clanging of like a forge in the distance. And what are Atlas, Hera, and Blitz doing, and which direction would you like to come in from? Are you going in straight to the front gate, or are you going to try and go in from a more stealthy route?
Well, I was gonna say the front gate looks like it would suck to have to go through.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. If there's an easier way to get in, so we're not just fully on the ground floor.
You could have come in from this southeastern path over here. It would have required a bit of rock climbing, but you could have done it.
Is that a tower, or is that
That's
like
a tower.
like a building? That's
That's
a
a
okay. That's a
tower.
tower.
Yeah, notice the ballista on top.
I didn't.
So if you would like, you can be over here, with your your dwarven companion who is surprisingly really good at climbing. But yeah, you can get up to this area if you're not partial to going straight into the front gate.
I'll let Hera and Blitz weigh in, but I think this is a much better direction than
The front gate.
there.
Yeah.
If this is the other
Can we
option, then I don't mind it.
Can we see the top of this?
Yeah, you can. Well, you can't see the top of it, but you can see the railing and the ballista. That is something that you can visibly see.
Which is
How
why
hard
I'd probably
would I
be
need-
like here more so than down here.
Well, you could. So
If-
this would obscure their view of you. This palisade.
Oh, rad.
Nice.
Move
How
more
hard
so
would
that
I
I'm
need to
behind it.
yeet an ally to get up there?
To get to the tower.
Yeah, how hard would I need to yeet somebody to
Um,
get up there?
So it depends on the person. So like, if they're wearing heavy armor, say like Skaggy is, you would need to yeet him pretty fucking hard to get him up upon the battlements, so to speak. Seeing as he is in heavy armor. Actually,
So you just want to go to the top and work our way down?
Oh, he's not wearing heavy armor. He's wearing leather. You could yeet this man pretty easily, actually.
We can also
If you take the
teleport
top,
one of you up there.
you take the top battlements, you could use the ballista up here to maybe fire on those ones over here.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking if I could see up the top because I could teleport someone up there.
Yeah, no, I don't think you. So you can kind of see, but you would risk like teleporting someone like here, because that's the easiest place you can see, which would put them directly in the line of fire.
What if you were on the shoulders of a giant? Hypothetically speaking,
You would get shot at.
Very
I know.
quickly.
But consider, however, would you be able to see on the top?
Yes.
You
So
go
there's an option.
giant. If you go
Okay.
giant, lift me up quickly, because as soon as someone gets up there, it's going down anyway. You lift me up enough so I can see the top. I can immediately teleport you up there in your big form.
I mean,
And then you're gonna
Wait, could
drop.
Yeah, could you just destroy the tower?
Well, I would drop. I would drop, or Hera would drop.
You would drop.
Yeah, like 10 feet.
Yeah, you'd take.
what if I threw you also?
You'd take
It's a lot of damage.
2d6 damage.
What if I threw
Would that be-
our
oh.
buddy Blitz here instead of our dwarf?
Blitz, what kind of armor are you wearing?
Medium.
Okay, so it's gonna be a higher
You're also a
DC.
small creature, right?
Yeah, it's
I
gonna
am,
be a
yes,
higher,
I am
it's,
small.
it's gonna be a higher DC to yeet Blitz than it would be the dwarf, because the dwarf is wearing leather armor.
Could someone sneak in through here and get to that ladder right there?
You know,
Technically
you could
yes.
tell it. Oh,
And how do I delete this now that I did it?
Got it.
Click it and then
Because if someone could get there, then they could actually just climb up the back of the tower, maybe that way.
Without being spotted.
you could also
Yeah.
throw an invisible gnome.
That is an option. Yes.
True.
How about we do all of these options at once? Stealthy people go up if we start seeing these fucks start scrambling. We do the giant thing, throw an invisible Blitz, and Blitz teleports me.
Okay. So
Yep.
now that you guys have a plan, we're gonna go over to the other characters.
Hi.
You guys
Could we
arrive
start-
on your chocobos.
Could we start over here?
Oh,
No, this is where the chocobo path ends.
Oh, because I saw the line from the back of the base. I was.
No.
Brr.
No, that's a sheer cliffside. This back here, in the back of the base, like over in this area, that is sheer cliffside. Chocobos will not take you there.
Brr.
What about like right up there?
That's
One moment.
that looks like cliffside.
Right up where? Also cliffs, yeah.
Or
I mean,
how high we talking?
So the elevation of this cliff is 50 feet.
Okay.
would there be a benefit to crashing through the front gate and aggroing probably everyone here?
It
Potentially
would
these two big
definitely
dudes?
get the
Take
attention.
the eyes off of them.
Yeah, it would definitely get the eyes off of the other players. I
Do
love it
we
when my
want
parties-
to take that?
I love it when my parties
Because-
split.
I have some decent health.
Yeah, you guys,
I love
believe
this for
have
us.
the most
I'm down with
health
this.
as a party.
Yeah,
Yeah. Together, your collective hit point score is higher than the other three. So
exactly.
so we're gonna so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna let you guys execute your plan, and then once your plan goes off, it'll give the stealth crew lesser DC to do what they're doing. So
I'm down.
so going loud crew, what are you doing?
I think we try to just smash through the front gate.
Yeah,
Maybe,
I'm down. I'm 100% down with this.
Raise his hand.
Yes.
Yeah.
How big are your two characters?
I'm like 6 foot, so
Ah, shit.
Why?
Are you scrawny?
6'5".
In theory, if they were light enough, I could just
No, these
scoop
are
them up
these
and
are
fly
both
them over.
these are both like full-grown adult orcs. Large,
yeah, and I got like
large,
plate armor on.
large ladies.
Yeah.
I cannot lift both of you.
What I will
Can I
say,
like lift one of them at a time and
What
like
is your-
table toss?
what is your strength score?
20.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that'd do it. If they are willing to do that,
Wait, what's going on?
Do you want to be airdropped?
That's hilarious.
Do you want to be this universe's first ever orbital drop shock orc?
Oh,
that
yeah.
would not be the first. It
But
has
yeah,
happened
no, do
before.
it.
What a
Do it.
glorious entrance.
Yeah, do it.
Who wants to go first and where?
What's your AC, Rel?
17.
Okay. What's your hit points?
50.
Okay, I should probably be the drop orc then if I'm
Yeah.
taking the damage because I am
Alright.
81 and 19 respectively.
All right,
Alright.
you can get right here before you guys are spotted. That is about where you can get.
How high is that?
That is 15 feet up.
Fantastic.
Because this whole camp goes up in elevation as it gets deeper.
When
Question.
they do that, I'm going to Misty Step there.
Okay.
Question before this plan goes into action.
Yes.
Once I'm inside of the camp and I'm going to be horrendously shot at by this entire rampart and
Everybody's
these
gonna roll
people
initiative.
and okay, cool, but where do I go after that? Do I immediately go for those two? Where do I
Go
go
with those
for-
two. I'll handle the ones at the back.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Excellent.
Wait,
Uh huh.
wait,
I said what I said.
hold on. Because I can fly, why don't we just go over here?
No, front gate, 100%.
Front gate to give the other people better time to execute their
Yeah.
their plan.
Because
We're
right
the
now,
distraction.
well, here's the other thing, right? Here's the other thing that you're, kind of putting yourselves in the roleplay perspective. You were told that casters were being captured, right?
Yeah.
You were told that the party was in danger. You were told
Yeah.
that the party sent Oz back and that Oz got his ass kicked.
True.
And you
as far as
do
we
not
know.
see the party.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
yeah,
going
we're
in
going in
hot.
Yeah.
I will not stop you, but I would like to at least propose my idea from a tactical standpoint.
Yes. Go ahead.
If we skitter scatter over here, I don't know if you can see where I'm pinging.
Yep, they should be able to.
I can then more easily, without getting shot at by their astounding flak guns, I can drop you in closer to here, which would prevent you from getting shot at by that thing.
No, front gate. I've got something. I've got something ready.
Yeah, but then also this guy exists, and I think he looks worse than a ballista to me.
Yeah.
Which
And
one's this
plus-
guy?
Oh, you mean
Nah,
the
I could-
ogre?
Yeah.
Nah, I can run his fade. I got it.
Sure.
I want to be. That's where I want to be.
Okay. Can you throw me here, and then immediately go over there and get in there? Because
you
then we
won't
could
need
have
to.
someone
You won't
here
need to.
and there.
Trust me, you don't need to go to the second gate.
All right, cool. But I'm going to the first gate.
All right, so orbital drop shock orc here, then Rel goes here with.
No.
No.
Rel is Misty stepping to the front gate as well.
Okay, so you two there, and then Aurora, you can go up here and
Yeah.
run
won't
the
need to.
fade of. Okay. So what are you doing? I would like to know as the DM.
Yes.
What are you doing?
I will. After I Misty step up here. I'm planning to cast Wall of Fire on this second wall.
Oh,
Ah.
yeah, that'd
Get
do
them
it.
and their ballista.
That'd do it.
And then they
Yeah.
can't even see us.
This is
and they're taking
true.
fire damage.
This is literally. So I had another party run through kind of this exact scenario, off stream. Why does everyone solve this particular problem with fire? Because that's what
Because
happens.
Why
Why
do
is
they
it
make the
wood
entire-
structured?
Yeah,
It's
why
all
is it all
wood.
made out of wood?
If I may, it is because that fire is the great equalizer. No matter who you were in life, you will all be reduced to carbon.
Also, it's only fair they keep using fire on entity.
I
Yeah.
mean,
And I'm from a volcano, so you know.
yeah, that makes sense.
It's
Also,
on brand.
the other thing that will happen when entity is no longer a forge, lightning. There's a lot of lightning attacks. We gotta keep that death counter going. That's the bit.
He's not vulnerable to lightning, at least.
No, but lightning bolt is still a very powerful spell.
Oh yeah,
as
absolutely.
is call lightning. Okay.
The thing is,
so-
he won't explode at least, so I can at least fix him.
Yeah. So, execute plan. Now is the time.
Okay.
Yep, I'm Misty stepping after the drop. And
Okay.
then I'm immediately
So,
casting Wall of Fire.
So what I want you to do, Claire, ping where you would like to drop the orc.
All right. I believe that they wanted to go here.
Okay. You're gonna go
So
there.
move that one there. And where did you want to go?
I'm getting myself
it's an
there. I'm
immediate.
gonna
It's an
Misty step.
immediate teleport. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Then I'm just gonna go. Yom.
And
Yeah.
now
'Cause- Okay. So you have one action for each of you.
Oh,
Wall of Fire.
Okay.
can I stab this guy?
You can get up to him and stab him. So I need the
Surprised you didn't drop
description-
on him.
I need the description of Wall of Fire.
You can make a wall up to 60 foot long, 20 foot high, and 1 foot thick. Range is 120 feet. Dexterity saving throw on a fail, 5d8 fire damage. Success half.
Okay, cool. Somebody draw fire on this bridge, please. It's better than me at it.
I can do that if you'd like.
Yep, please and thank you.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna do. Gonna get the cultist duelists out. Fucking here we go.
Oh, okay. Someone's got it.
Oh wait, I need to. Do I get advantage on that attack?
Are you raging?
I'm a fighter
Okay, so why would you get advantage on that attack?
because they don't see the orc that's been dropped into the sky and is trying to kill them.
So they did see you.
Damn it.
They have the alert feat. They did in
Oh.
fact see you and cannot be
Oh.
surprised.
Was it because
Oh,
I was
kind of.
screaming Leroy Jenkins?
Yes. Also, take an inspiration point. I love Leroy. He's a wonderful person.
So that's the wall
Does he
of fire
exist in your
along
world?
that whole line.
Fantastic.
Okay.
We
Oh,
get
well,
the cultist
I still get to attack,
fanatics.
which is nice.
Yes, you do still get to attack. You do not get your full attack action. You can attack one time. And,
I'll take it.
And yeah. Okay, cultist.
Kablamo.
That's a 16 DC, or
I
is
mean,
that 17 DC dexterity saving.
Okay, this one deck save is going to count for all of them.
Oh,
Natural
well,
20,
that's
total
bullshit.
22.
Nice.
That's some bullshit.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Can I use
Bill?
my inspiration to make you roll that again?
No, that's not how that works.
Half of like 5d8 is still a lot.
Yeah, half of 5d8 is still a lot.
Unless
you roll a bunch of
really
twos.
shitty.
Yep, yep. So half of 17.
Well, it's still there, and they can't
is
see through it.
8. Yeah.
Yeah, it is still on fire, so.
Oh, okay. So I accidentally. Okay. I see what I've done. I will fix this. I see what I have done, and I shall fix it. Unfortunately, I linked all.
Did you
of
link
their,
all their
all
HP?
of their HP together? Yeah. So I need to go and fix all of the HP for all of these people.
No, they're hive mind.
No, I think that checks out.
They
Yeah,
are
yeah.
not a
yeah.
hive mind. They are not a hive.
No,
mind. I will not give you
that we know of.
Yeah, you.
There's a wall of fire going up. Gods come out of nowhere. They're not a hive mind, by the way.
That would be the hilarious thing you accidentally spoil to the party that there's a hive mind because all of their HP drop at the same time.
No, I'm slightly more careful than that. So.
Also-
Well, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying
let's
that's a
see.
funny thought.
When you have a second, I have a question.
Yes. Also, Rikara that misses.
A 20 misses?
Yep.
We're
Oh, yeah,
dead.
They're squirrely.
That's like the best roll I've had, though. It's my
but,
everything.
like, it's only a 14. You can do better than that.
No, I can't. That's above average by a good chunk.
But yeah, so it is unfortunate that that you believe that, but it'll be okay. So now we're gonna pan over to the stealth
Oh.
team. Someone had a question though.
Wait,
Yeah,
I thought
I
that
did.
we all got an attack.
Yeah, you will. Hold on. Somebody had a
Oh.
question.
Sorry.
Yes. Am I able to yell something?
Sure, go ahead.
So, as/after I cast the wall of fire, I'm going to yell in Orcish, Bonebreaker Dorkor. I am here to utilize my blood right and challenge for command.
Ooh.
Fantastic. You hear in almost eerily perfect Orcish, almost like your voice is being mimicked from this particular creature. The Bonebreaker is below. You cannot challenge for command for someone who is not here. And to you, that
They sound
sounded
like a
exactly
fucking
like
coward.
you. It sounded exactly like you when they spoke.
Oh, hell no.
If I can, I'm gonna shout. Only a coward runs in Orcish.
The creature will once again respond in your own voice. He was never here. He was below the whole time. This is just our forward camp.
Rel's just putting on a show. She has no intention
Oh yeah,
to challenge.
no, absolutely. There are about to be a shit ton of yuan-ti on your head and 2 ogres. I have to fix more HP. So 20. But yeah. If you folks want to roleplay, you absolutely can. And then for anyone who is waiting for your attack, absolutely do it. 100%. You can go ahead and make your attack and describe it because I need people to stall while I fix all these damn character sheets.
Should we roll
Sneaking
initiative?
in the side door.
Yeah. For those of you who have already attacked, please roll initiative.
Should I roll
Alright.
a stealth?
Yes, please.
God.
Claire, you were saying something.
I was just saying I'm going to do my attack, and it's just one attack, nothing else, correct?
Yes, one attack,
Yes.
nothing else.
Yes.
Alright, 23.
Against the
Yeah.
ogre,
Yes.
miss.
What?
Fuck.
What you see when you land, because you could see like their heads from where you were like dropping people off. When you land in front of this ogre, he's in full plate armor, both of them on.
What the
Okay,
fuck?
that makes...
Oh, great.
Full plate, you say?
I didn't know we were in Shadow of War. That's fantastic.
These fuckers are in full plate armor.
That's a shame that they're sheathed in metal.
Oh
On
yeah.
fire. Entity, use, explode.
I know where it's
Just a
going.
bolt orb.
I know
So-
where it's going.
Yes.
You guys over here in the stealth group, you see these two kind of move over here to start readying up ballista against whoever the fuck that is down there, and this one like begins running for the ladder, and so you got one yuan-ti up here to deal with. What are you doing?
I'm
I'd like to
singing my
lead.
sneak song.
Okay,
Oh,
roll.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Oh my
Rolled
god!
a 23.
It's a 23. Yeah, you have you much like Kronk sing your own theme music as you sneak around and no one sees you.
Coming through the side door.
Granted, I am being as loud and
Nothing gonna
extra as
stop
possible.
me. Think I hear my girlfriend.
Did I see which of the
Blowing
two
my
guys up here
shit
was
up.
the one that was over here?
The guy that
Was that the one that went off?
the lady that ran down the ladder? Yeah. Something that I
Oh, the
will
one that went.
also
Okay,
note.
so I.
Something that I will also note for anyone who is for those who are up and in the space of the bad guys, all of these yuan-ti are female.
Got it.
Hmm. Don't mind me to come through.
Can you use hero
I love that
points
stealth
or
song, by the way.
What about me?
inspiration
is
to,
so. One suggestion is that perhaps our dwarf might come along and for support or something.
Yeah,
because they got leather armor.
Yeah, he's also coming.
Excellent.
So, you were asking a question, Iris. What was it?
Can I use my inspiration to give people better
So,
what's it called?
unf-
Initiative.
Unfortunately, for 5th edition, no, unless you bargain with me. What would you like to give me to improve Rel's initiative?
Money?
No, I cannot be bribed like with actual cash. That is
No, I
not.
meant gold.
That is. Oh, okay.
I meant gold pieces.
So here's what'll happen. Later, you will owe me a favor. We will discuss what that favor
Uh-oh.
is in DMs, and the
Uh-oh.
party will
I
find
love
out
how
in
devious this
time.
is.
Roll initiative again.
Fantastic.
Mark,
Okay, yeah.
take away 1 point of inspiration from me. I
Okay.
fucking love this. I fucking love this. Iris, mark away. Iris, mark away 1 point of inspiration. I love
Well,
my
is-
job.
I had 2, unless they don't stack.
You do have two. You did have two. Total is
Can
3
I-
before they start going into the pool.
Okay, cool. Can I give you more later?
You
play a
will owe me
dangerous game.
multiple favors, but yes, you may give
yeah.
Rel your other inspiration. Rel, roll one more time.
Oh, please
This
be
one,
the same again.
this one you will need to keep, no matter what it is. All right,
Okay, that's not bad.
It's not as bad.
Woo.
Wonderful.
Woo.
The
Wait,
dice
what
are
is-
not on my side today.
We're getting the
Look,
barrels out
that's-
early.
And before they get like
Alrighty.
a 12 and it doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah. So, I need Hera, and Blitz to tell me what you're doing.
So Blitz, you ready for the thing?
I got my shield ready, Captain America style, to hit,
Alrighty then.
essentially take the impact.
So she's gonna scoot along, go giant form, and then yeet Blitz, and hopefully Blitz can teleport her.
Roll a strength check. So athletics.
Hell yeah. I get advantage for being big.
Yes, you do.
Big lady.
She's here to pump you up.
Exactly, you get it. Let's see.
All right.
Ooh.
So
Ooh.
you guys see over the fucking palisade, a kaiju Hera appear, and then just fucking fastball special Blitz. Blitz, you can make one free attack roll.
Free attack roll?
Yep.
Let's go. Can I do bonus action something as part of this?
Nope, you get one free attack roll.
No,
and
okay.
Then,
I was
then-
gonna do a smite on it, but sure.
No smite. You cannot smite. You can get one free
Uh,
attack roll because you're attacking this thing mid
Regular. Got it.
So,
So,
like, you're being
just
thrown-
regular, no advantage.
Shove.
Yeah. So
Actually,
you can take a swipe at it from in the air before you land, and then you will get another action when you land.
I would love to do a shove attack, but I don't have great strength, so probably not the best.
So you cannot do that from in the air. You can do that this. For your
I thought
second
you were
action.
meaning like I was gonna connect with them.
No,
That's why. I
so
see.
so you're essentially taking a swipe while you're landing, and then you'll get another one when you land, because Hera threw you so good that
Got
you
it.
had the opportunity to just fucking knock the shit out of this yuan-ti.
No advantage, straight roll.
Straight roll.
Roll.
Miss.
17. All right. Oh. All right.
So wait, do you
Then,
not
can I
TP
see
me?
Hera from here or no?
Yeah, you can see Hera.
Okay, I can see Hera. So
Puppies, I request them.
I'm gonna use spell slot. Vortex warp.
Does a 24 hit your AC?
My AC.
Yes, your AC.
Oh.
Oh, Mage Slayer.
Yep.
Mage Slayer.
Maid Slayer.
Mage Slayer.
24
Yes, it does.
9 piercing damage.
9 piercing. Do I want to use? I need to see the specifics.
Are you about to hellish rebuke or
s-
something?
No, I have a radiant weapon that I can use to blind someone. I'm just seeing if it does anything else besides that.
I have achieved uppies.
Yes, you have.
No, I won't do it. So just the 9 damage. All right. Oh,
Alright.
you already did it for me. Thank you.
Yep. Also, roll initiative, because you are now in the initiative order, because you have...
Do I get a bonus action as part of this?
Nope.
Or is okay? So this is before initiative.
Yeah, that was before your initiative. Okay, so
You got it.
Hera,
So do this.
Hera, you are up high on the initiative. Okay, so we'll put you up here, just under Rel, because you'll do simultaneous action. And now it is
Are we
time.
always on the same initiative?
We tend to do that a lot.
Skeggy's already
Love it.
roll, or yeah. Skeggy's already rolled. The duelists rolled a natural 1. So they get to be in the bottom.
Head.
You know what? Actually, I'm taking one of those favors. I'm giving them advantage. Still not great. So they still go before Skeggy.
Hey, it was worth it.
Oh, I should roll.
Yes, you should. I
I
will
got a free
allow
move
you,
action out of it.
Not just a free move action. You could cast a spell from where you are. You could see a single yuan-ti.
Hey, that was worth it then, because you go before weird
Then-
wizard person and all of them.
Hell yeah, let's do a slingshot
All right, go ahead and roll an attack roll.
with sharpshooter.
Yeah.
Is it advantage because stealth?
Wait.
Yes, actually. Okay, the ogre's got a decent initiative.
Okay. With advantage. Here we go. Come on, sling.
Listen, the sling is an underrated weapon.
14 does not hit.
Miss, yeah. All right, so roll initiative. Fucking Atlas.
I know the initiative button is around here.
It
is above your hit points.
Yeah, above your hit points.
There we go.
Amazing.
Negative natural 1. You
I'm not
still
bargaining
go.
anymore.
You still go before Skeggy's son of Scory.
I'm going to do a thing. Can I see him?
You can.
I can use a reaction and do initiative rolls in your game count as ability scores.
No.
Ability checks. Sorry.
No.
No.
No, we're
Okay,
good.
Then I
No,
can't.
we're
I was
fine.
gonna.
We're
I was gonna
fine.
flash my genius so you could go before the wizard.
Only one guy
Carry
knows
on.
I'm here. And he might not even notice how far that rock missed.
No. It was.
Sure.
So this is a cliff. She just assumed that pebbles fell out from behind her as she scurried
Right.
down the fucking ladder.
Yeah,
Figure
there is
still
a
stealth.
there is a giant wall of fire and a screaming orc to distract right now.
Yeah, exactly. Like these people.
And a
are-
monster.
These people.
And a giant
yeah.
elf.
There is a giant fucking elf. And I will say, before initiative, as the giant elf became a thing, all of these motherfuckers are coming at
Oh,
you.
come on.
Hey, I'm back. Did I miss anything?
You missed giant elf attracting a bunch of attention.
Oh, look at that bridge.
Someone getting mage hit because of Mage Slayer, and this bridge is on fire.
Noted.
Okay, so we are in initiative order now. It is now Rokara's turn. Rokara,
Yippee.
you are up and in this person's grill. What are you doing?
I tell you, I've been thinking long and hard about it. I think I'm gonna stab him.
Okay. Which weapon are you using for your stab?
My 2 battle axes.
All right, so that's more of a slash, but I get you.
Yes. I get 2 attacks. Or do I get 3? I don't know.
So you should have. You get extra
it.
attack, bonus action, offhand attack, and then your main attack. So you have 3.
Oh, well then I will be attacking 3 times.
Thrice.
Yes.
One,
1, 2.
2,
Holy shit.
3.
Oh yeah, I'm very good at this game.
I cannot.
Just from the fact that that's 3 ones in a row in the chat, that's really funny.
I
my-
love this game.
I have not. I cannot smile any harder. I think.
Your
Hera.
cultist shall fall.
Hera.
It's not to me.
It is your
Yeah.
turn.
Okay, excellent.
This
So-
yuan-ti did stab your friend. Like you visibly
Yeah,
saw the
that's-
yuan-ti stab
not
your
allowed.
friend. I am going to
I'd like
move
to
Scory
throw him from
up
the
here.
tower. I'm gonna throw him away. I'm gonna throw
You
him.
throw her off the tower. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna chuck her off the tower.
This is
there any
Sparta
chance
style.
I can chuck her at the bridge?
Yeah. Roll an athletics check to see if you can chuck her off the bridge.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeet.
Oh, wait,
How's a
did you say
15
throw
do?
off or throw at the bridge?
The throw at the bridge, because
Oh.
there's a bunch of people on this one, and if
I
I
was
can,
gonna say, it'd be really
if I can
funny if you
damage,
destroyed the bridge.
I was gonna say if I can damage the bridge.
Let's see.
I like how we all had the same plan.
Yeah,
For
Good plan.
this, I will flash genius reaction.
What does that do?
+5 to that.
Ooh,
It adds my
That's really good.
intelligence to the save or ability. So my intelligence is a +5, so
Forgot to
20.
Roll that at an advantage. So yeah, boop. She takes 3d6 damage.
Nice.
hell yeah.
She takes 8 points of damage.
What sort of action would that be considered as? Would you say?
An action, like a standard action.
Gotcha.
Booting someone off a bridge is an action.
It's a pretty
What
good
would
one.
you consider a flying leap onto that?
Movement.
from the top rope.
roll an acrobatics check to see if you don't beef it when you fall down there.
Maybe
That's
should've
fair.
saved
I
the-
do tech. I was gonna say I do technically have Featherfall, which I could use if this is fucked up, but that's pretty good. 17's not bad at all.
So 17's not bad. However, you did just land on a very breakable bridge as a very large creature.
Yeah, that's
So-
intentional.
You're going to take 6d6 damage, as is everyone on that bridge.
Well,
Hey,
yeah,
I
if I make everyone fall, I would happily use
Hashtag
my
worth.
reaction to Featherfall it. Just so that I'm fine, but everyone else has to suffer.
Okay, so Hera, you're right here. You landed on the
Cool.
bridge. It broke the bridge. Everybody on this bridge takes 21 points of fucking damage.
Kaiju Hera noises.
What
Yeah.
WWE move was that inspired by?
The fucking
It was
elbow
inspired by
drop.
Robin from
the fucking knee
Teen
drop.
Titans Go to
Oh
Japan.
my god, the double knee drop. Oh my
Yes.
god.
Oh.
Okay,
The diabolical knee drop.
So this is dead. Also, that diabolical knee drop was an actual wrestling move done by a guy named
Is it called
Kenta.
diabolical?
It is not, but
Okay,
a guy named Kenta uses that particular move.
Nice.
Love
Fucking
that.
Kenta.
So you've done more damage in one turn than I probably will in the entirety of this combat. That's
I
impressive.
tend to be pretty efficient.
Yeah, I thought my fucking firewall was good. Jesus.
Listen,
That'd be
Holly
pretty
tends
efficient.
to
Would
be
you
a
like me to
very
keep going?
efficient killer.
Outside the box thinker.
I was gonna say, would you like me to keep going? Because
Yes.
I do have
Yes.
action surge.
Yes. Yes.
So you will have to. So you do not have any movement left. I will say.
Is
And they are
well, that's the thing.
10, and they are fucking 60 feet below you.
How about this one?
You are not in range.
You get
How
reach
long?
with time?
Well, is it 10 feet?
No, because she is elevated. That is a
So am I.
15-foot range.
Oh, the platform, yeah.
I'm big.
Pythagorean.
I'm big, and I have a meteor hammer.
Okay,
Can I?
so here's the thing. I don't often say no to things.
Okay,
this
that's
is the
fine.
one
That's fine.
time I'm saying no.
I just
very
won't use my
first.
action surge if that's cool.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just this is
Cool.
this is a no.
No, you're totally.
Pythagorean strikes again.
It's
You
like no,
already-
Hera, slow the fuck down.
You already almost killed 5 people. It's turn 1, please.
Stop it with the
Yeah,
bloodlust, Hera.
this
Cut it
is
out.
legitimately supposed to be a difficult combat. Stop it.
Level does
Yeah,
not
you're
stand
pretty
for this.
That's why I ask. You're totally okay.
Okay, Aurora, it's your turn. You are standing in front of a fully plate armored ogre with a massive fucking sword. What are you doing?
I'm gonna click my heels together.
Okay. Activating haste.
Oh,
Trying to remember if that gives me 4 attacks or 6.
What?
So how many? So normally you would get 3, so it gives you a 4th attack.
Oh, right.
Or no,
That's
you wouldn't get
ridiculous.
3. You would get 2 normally because you have extra attack and no
Oh.
extra weapon. So this gives you a 3rd attack. The reason Rukara has 3 is because
Offhand.
yeah, she has an offhand weapon. And you would get another extra attack at, I believe, 12th level.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as I know, you've been able to do like 50 damage with Smite, though, so I feel
Yeah,
like 2 of those, or 3
Okay,
of those.
so 24 hits, roll damage.
Alright, I'm going... Oh, shoot, let me make sure that I tick...
Yeah, make sure you tick Smite on.
Is that under spells?
It should be under global damage modifier, which would be on the bottom, which would be below your attack rolls.
Global damage modifier. There you are. Bonk.
All right, so that what is that extra D? Okay, so that D10 is for a two-handed. And you're doing this in one hand, yes?
Yes, because I have a shield. Also,
Okay.
it is the I did not mean to do that. I was trying to click on the Warhammer, the Delian Order,
Yeah.
and shit. Oh, okay.
So
I'm fumbling.
So it should. What does the Warhammer do? It should be in the description.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get to pop up. I apologize.
19. You can just read it off if you would like. 17 would not hit though. But yeah, I will let you re-roll that because you did not mean to roll it.
I cannot find. It just says up to 2 creatures within 5 feet under the description.
Okay. So I will have to find the notes I had from like that session to find what that does. But I do remember I wrote it down somewhere.
I don't know why it disappeared.
I don't either. I believe what it does, if I'm recalling correctly, is if you get a natural 20, you can do a holy burst of another D8 holy damage within creatures 5 feet, 5 feet around you.
I
believe
do remember
that's
that.
what that does.
Okay.
But yeah, so you can roll again. 20 will not hit.
It's fine. Let's do this again.
Natural 1.
Can I?
Still a total 10.
I have like.
If you have an inspiration, use it.
Yeah, I have like 3 of them, so I'm going to pop one.
Okay.
And fucking.
It's a 2. You rolled a 1 and
Better
then
than
a
one.
2. It is better than a 1. Okay, so we're gonna go over and it is now the ogre's turn.
Uh-oh.
So. We're gonna very quickly.
Sounds going on.
And Rukara and I cannot see you at all.
Oh, yeah. The orc gets something whispered into the ear. My God, you says you could take me in ones? Ah, hell no.
Okay, so greatsword. It's 27.
Oh.
Not just a good sword, that's a great sword.
So
It's a 27.
does a 27 hit you, Aurora?
Yes.
Okay. You take 21 points of slashing damage.
What's the point of having chainmail armor if they're gonna roll 27s? Like, I'm
You
actually
know,
curious.
They're gonna hit no matter what. I don't feel too bad about my 17 anymore.
Yeah.
I feel like just running around naked would be faster.
That's a
and more
12
agile.
on the second hit, so it misses.
Is that damn it? Oh.
Never mind, I
So
love my
that
chain
misses.
armor again.
He misses with a 12. The second ogre is going to run over this way and begin pulling down his companions.
Oh, it just got within. It just
Yep,
got within
yep.
damage range of that fireball.
Roll the
Roll that.
damage.
He great swords the fire.
Okay, so he takes 24
There's
points.
no. Yeah, I was gonna
of
say there's
fire
no save when
damage,
you walk into it.
And he is literally he's playing the firefighter and grabbing his companions out of the flames and putting them on the ground, and then he is going
That's
to
very
step out
sweet.
of the fire.
Oh, I was gonna say he had enough movement to get out. Damn it!
Yeah, he can get right there, and yeah, he is out of the fire, but he is out of actions as well. Rel, it is your turn.
So he's really going through the fire and flames.
Yes, he is. Just fucking.
Is he playing a guitar while doing it?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Sneaking around the mountain, hearing lots of chaos. Cover for my stealth. Sure hope my friend's not dying.
Just a
Oh,
second.
God. Hey, Atlas, roll performance for me, please.
Gladly.
I'm gonna give everyone a D4 inspiration that you can use on any attack roll, a saving throw, or ability check. Because of
Marvelous.
Atlas's performance.
I have a question now.
Yes.
Oh, never mind. Doesn't matter. Because I don't see what just happened on the other side of that fire.
No,
so-
you don't. No, you do
Nope.
not. You just see Rokara attempting to fight a very, very fast yuan-ti who is dodging her, and
I
then,
can help.
and then repeating her her one-liners back at her in her own voice.
I
Yeah,
am
it's
going
gonna
to
get
turn
annoyed.
into a black bear.
Oh God. Okay.
Arr.
I'm not gonna change your token. I'm just gonna change your size.
Actually, the black bear is medium.
Oh, okay. I thought the black bear. No, it's the brown bear that's the fucking
Yeah.
large creature. Yeah. So you are now black bear.
Rawr.
We're gonna put a little marker on there for you. There you go. That's the marker that means you're a black bear.
All right, and I'm gonna use my multi attack and do a bite and claw attack.
Okay, go right ahead.
Just a second.
So what I want you to do at the end of session, you don't have to do it right now, but add like your common you're the ones you like to transform into. So
Right.
whatever ones you transform into a lot, go ahead and add those attacks to your sheet. That way you don't have to pull up a separate stat sheet.
Yeah, that's a good plan. All right, so I'm going to, because they're +4, I'm just gonna make oh, actually, I'll do it's proficient as well, so I'm just gonna do custom die rolls.
Yeah,
I gotta like pick better fight music. This is silly. I got some silly fucking music playing.
So you can just /roll space number D
yeah.
side space
Yeah, you
plus.
can. So the other thing you could do without having to do that is you can go to the advanced roller. If you open up the dice roller on the left hand side, you can go to the
Oh, look at that.
at the bottom. There's an advanced roller, and you can just put in your addition and whatnot, and the number of things that you want to roll and stuff like that. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I critted on my claw attack.
Welp. Roll damage for your claw attack.
Yup.
So, and then you're gonna add the max damage to whatever that is.
Oh, gosh
So
darn it.
that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 points of damage.
Oh, there's more. I just clicked on accident.
Okay.
It's 2d4, so.
Okay, so 8 points of damage. You do a decent chunk of damage to this yuan-ti.
Oh, plus 2, so 10.
Okay, so 2 more. Still a decent chunk of damage to this yuan-ti.
Yeah, dodged the bite, but it got the fucking claws.
Okay,
I'm gonna angry roar at it now.
fantastic. Blitz.
Alright, so let's see what we got going on.
You are standing in front of a ballista.
I am. Am I proficient with a ballista?
Are you proficient with a crossbow?
Check.
God, I'd hope so.
I am proficient with simple and martial weapons, so yes.
Then yes, you are proficient with a ballista. Works basically the
Alright.
same. It's just big.
Big. How far are these 360-degree
No,
ballistas?
no.
Or how much range? How much?
It could
What's
turn-
my?
You could
Come.
hit this. You could hit this person, You probably can't hit either of these two because Hera's in the way, but you could hit either of these two. And
Could you
get this guy.
The
right
ogres?
here.
I was thinking
it
the ogres.
Does not. It will not. It will not reach that far.
This person implied it, but okay,
Yeah.
I see. Oh, I see, because I'm angling down. Okay.
Well, no. What I'm saying is the ballista bolt won't reach that far. It's too heavy.
Fair.
Because you're essentially launching a log at a person.
Do I have a bonus action thing I want to do?
That's up to you.
Take a look. What bonus actions are we working with here? Not a lot. Okay, so yeah, no bonus action. I will use this then. And I'll get this one.
Okay, roll an attack roll, and you're gonna roll. You're gonna roll proficiency bonus plus your dexterity modifier.
Efficiency plus dex. Okay. Let me just make a quick thing. Dex, proficient.
Well, you could also just use your the advanced roller on the left hand side.
Oh yeah, the die on the side,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, you can just use the
I
advanced
thought
roller.
that existed.
Yeah. It's so much
So
easier
this,
than
how
having
do-
to make macros.
Yeah. So this plus, so dex plus proficiency. I need to see what my thing is. So this would be +6.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you
23.
hit. Roll 3d10.
Damn.
And this,
Ow. Oh, that, well,
that's 1d10.
didn't mean to do that, but I
So
see.
roll 2d10.
Okay.
And then they
Yeah.
need to make a strength save, which they fucking
10,
fail.
10, and 1.
All right,
Yeah.
so
Wow.
21 damage.
21 damage.
We
So
love it.
here's the thing. They also failed their strength saving
Strength save?
throw. So they're gonna take
Repelling blast.
12d6 damage.
So they're dead.
Oh yeah, we're just seeing how dead.
Just a bit.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
let's
That's actually
see.
really high rolls. Holy.
So we're gonna put her back at her full health, right? And then that's 21 points of damage from the ballista itself, and then 42 points of damage as you literally send her flying across the camp. Her corpse stabbing into the ground with the ballista bolt.
Stapled. Could you strap
Can it
one of
reach
those
this
to,
far or no?
Can it reach how far?
Right here, this other bridge.
No.
It could reach that. It could reach the ogres.
Yeah, because that's about the
Fair-
same.
fair enough.
Yeah, if you
I'm just trying to get healthy people first if I
because
can.
that's 90
But
feet.
that's fair.
Is it like a 40-foot range or something?
It's it's about a 50-foot range. So
So you can. Yeah.
you could you'd be just out of range for the ogres.
Got it.
You could shoot this person down.
I can't
here.
get this one because the building is in the way and
Yeah.
the cliff.
Yeah, you could shoot this person right here, or you could shoot this person. You know, any of these.
You want
two.
some help, Hera?
You want to help?
You need some help down there? Like,
I mean,
with me getting some of those guys?
I certainly wouldn't mind, but don't. They're quite low from you.
They are also prone, so you would
No disadvantage.
yeah. Also, the other thing is a proper attack action with like your mace, you'd have an extra attack. This takes a round to
yes.
load.
That's right.
This
Alright,
is a
so
fucking ballista. So you have to go pick up a
Yeah.
log, load it in, and then you could fire it.
I think I'm good. So move here.
Uh-huh.
See stuff going on. Am I able to see dwarf friend, or is the Palisades
The
blocking?
palisade is blocking dwarf friend and rugs.
All right, that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. So it is now. You guys hear.
Actually, I'll be here and
Um,
crouch for cover.
You guys hear thing. Did I put this spell on his spell list? I didn't. I do need to change. I do need to grab a spell very quickly. I will admit to fixing a character sheet mid combat. I apologize. I was not prepared. But I do need to add a spell to a spell list.
Need to take some notes from Illidan.
So I don't know how many of you have heard of the spell Storm of Vengeance.
Never
I
in
don't
my
like
life.
the sound of it.
It is a druid spell. If you want to look it up,
Despite my love for druid spells, I'm surprised I don't know that one.
I'm going to reload the page. Sorry for those of you who are on Twitch and watching that it's going
What is
to
it called?
change. Storm of Vengeance.
What level is that?
High. I believe it is a 5th level spell. So we're going to open up Cultist Fanatic. Storm.
Oh, I'm about to make bad decisions, y'all.
That's a 9th level spell.
Knife.
I told you it was a high level spell.
Nuh-uh.
It's not a high level spell, that's the high level spell.
Yep, it is the high level.
Who
druid
knows
spell.
this?
This buddy over here.
Why is that person in the forward camp?
Because Bonebreaker Doracore trusts them.
Well, Bonebreaker should get weaker friends.
So, what I am going to describe is what this cultist is going to take a full round to attempt to cast from an ancient magical item the spell Storm of Vengeance. You have 1 round to stop it before the storm happens.
I can't even get over there.
Well, it's a good thing I can see him.
Shoot him.
Can you?
No, I can't.
There's a fucking giant wall of fire.
Yeah, it's 20 feet high.
So, it is now the yuan-ti's turn. I know it says drow on the thing. That's not what they are. They're yuan-ti.
This is great.
So this gal's gonna come back up the ladder, scramble around here, and is going to try and start fucking stabbing Hera.
Oh, you're approaching me.
And
Did anyone
so,
actually reach the wizard?
Is it
Claire
17?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Claire can fly.
Okay, so you are literally our only chance of, I assume, not exploding. to
Aurora, you are
Fuck
our
my.
only hope. You're the Obi-Wan Kenobi in this situation.
I am stuck here because if I try to move, this ogre is gonna chop my head off. I'm fucked.
Okay.
Yeah, but consider
does
9th level
the-
magic.
Does that 17 hit you, Hera?
No.
Okay, she's got 1 more attack. That's a 31.
Holy shit.
That's-
Yeah, that one hits. Wow.
Yeah. That.
Damn.
Yeah. So that 17 was a 2.
Damn.
That's 4 piercing damage,
Alrighty.
and then she's going to use her bonus action to shield bash. That's a 20 versus your AC.
That one does not hit.
Okay. These guys are going to use their the dash action to get up to you, because they had to use half their movement because they were prone. So now you are fucking surrounded, but none of them can attack you currently.
Gosh, this would be such a great time to use Thunderwave.
This one's gonna skitter up here and is going to attempt. It gets right here with its full movement. She is going to bop 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 bop, and then she's gonna move this way, try and get to Rokara, or not Rokara, Rel.
Hi.
Because of the wall of fire. This one's gonna move over here and attempt to attack.
There's a bear there now. There's
Yeah.
no caster.
Yep. You do hear before the cultist fanatic begins to chant, "Capture the one that set the wall on fire. The Bone Breaker will have plans for that one." And then does a 34 hit your AC, Aurora?
I
Yes.
feel like you're asking that just to be mean.
5 points of piercing damage.
Wait, how much health do you have? Or
A lot. Aurora has a lot of health. And then a shield bash. Does a 27 hit?
Yes.
Make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw and take 7 bludgeoning damage. You are stunned for a round.
okay, so we're just all dead.
No.
I don't know about that.
Okay.
So add a D4. You do have a D4 inspiration that you can use. So roll a D4.
Well, it's also the remainder of the round, which is in 2 more turns. So
Okay.
You were saying, Rugs?
Just saying, oh, just, we're screwed. We're screwed. It's not like Rug's got a turn.
Did you
So-
make it all the way over to that
so-
caster?
Not like the sneaking ass bard's got any plans.
I will say.
You don't have enough movement. That's 90.
I will say, Aurora, you will no longer be stunned on Rakara's turn, so it won't even affect your next turn.
basically just no reaction.
Okay.
Yeah, you just can't take any reactions. So you are stunned for the remainder of the round, and then the 2 that are up here by the bear and Rakara are going to attack you 2. I hope that this is at least fun, because I can hear some dissatisfaction.
I'm having
I'm
a
having a
blast.
great time.
I'm
Yeah.
thrilled.
Fantastic. So we're gonna roll 1 and a 2 and a shield bash. So do 2 30s hit your AC, Rel?
30. Oh, does 30 hit a black bear that is a CR 1/2 creature?
Take 6 points of damage. So what I'm gonna do is, what is the black bear's full health points?
19.
Okay, so
I just added temporary hit points.
well, what I was gonna do is give you a second health bar.
Bleh.
So -6. All right. So that's the first yuan-ti, and now
And
the
I will
second.
roll concentration.
Yep. And now the second will attempt to cut at Rakara. Do an 18 or a 33 hit your AC,
33 does.
and I'm assuming a 29 also hits.
Oh, definitely.
Roll a Constitution saving throw, DC 15. All right, you are not stunned, but you do take 17 points of damage,
Oh.
or 16 points of damage. My bad.
16?
Yeah, 16, not 17. I did it on your thing for you. Okay, so you lose concentration on no. Where is your concentration?
I was gonna say
12.
No.
Is that the 12?
No.
Yeah, that's you lose concentration on that firewall.
What? What? I only took 6 damage.
Oh yeah. Never mind.
Yeah, I rolled above 10.
Yeah.
Even though I would have liked to have lost it, so then I could see what the fuck is going on. But
right. I mean, you
Rel
can
doesn't know
drop
that.
it. You can drop it. You do hear loud battle happening everywhere, and no screams of terror.
Mm-hmm.
You just hear the crackling of wood as the thing collapses in on itself. Atlas, it's your turn. There are many dangers between you and that caster. What are you doing, buddy?
Okay, so because I got moves,
That you do.
that's frightened or charmed. So I got very excited when I saw some sheet.
Mm-hmm.
But let's take a quick look here. I really hate that that's an action to use that.
What is it?
Because it's Dimension Door.
Yeah, that is in fact an action to cast.
Only because they don't have Misty Step for bards. I
I
gotta have something that might.
Do bards have cantrips?
Yes.
Do any of them do damage that could potentially interrupt a spell?
Ooh.
Yeah, because cantrips are bonus actions, no matter what in my version of 5e. So
That. Okay. The alternative is I just need line of sight on.
okay.
Where would I need to be to get line of sight?
So past this wall of fire. But also, if you use Dimension Door, I will give you the sick portal asset.
All right. You know what?
Uh-huh.
Okay, we're gonna scramble. We're gonna scramble up the cliff.
Okay,
We
you
love it.
scramble up the cliff. We'll get rid of the sick portal asset.
And then we're gonna use that sick portal asset.
Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah, because you can take one person that, yeah. Oh my god. Yes, you can. Sick portal asset engaged.
Wow.
You guys can see, I think, Rel, you can actually see this happen. You see, like, a big fucking purple portal open up, and then, Atlas and the dwarf jump in, and they are now flanking this fucking yuan-ti caster.
Is it possible for me to know that they went just behind my vision for the flame wall?
Yeah, no. You see the portal. You don't know where the portal went. You also see the portal disappear.
You may have overheard the song of "Gonna teleport my bud Skaggy, gonna kill this fuck caster."
Gonna kill this fucking wizard. It's gonna be great.
So he's going to drop with Skeggy right next to this guy who's reading from this ancient book, and he's gonna say, "You know it's not pronounced like that, right?"
Oh my fucking god. Let me guess, that's a vicious mockery. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, how did I fucking know?
You gotta roll your R.
Mockery. And that's a wisdom.
I mean, that's a pretty good
natural
numbers.
fucking 20. That's a total
I mean,
24.
can we impose disadvantage?
No. So, Rug. So does it save for half? Is that how vicious mockery works? Creature you can see.
Let me see.
Wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 damage. And have spells damage increases by 1d4 when you reach 5th level. So 2d4.
So it would have been 2d4, but he saved, so he takes another.
Yeah. Okay. So he looks at
Dang.
you. He looks at you and goes, "You don't speak Draconic very well, do you then?" And as he says this, he's gonna get clocked in the back of the fucking head with an axe.
Skuggy!
Skeggy is not happy that his new friend just got insulted. Oh wait, no, he doesn't have an axe. He's pissed off that he doesn't have an axe, but he doesn't have an axe. He gets advantage because he's flanking. So I should have clicked on his advantage toggle, but that's fine. Blop. That's a natural 1. So he misses the first attack because of this very deft yuan-ti. The second attack, 24 hits.
Yes!
And he does 7 piercing damage. Which will stop the yuan-ti's spell, and the actual magic item that he was holding, it was this like sacrificial glass dagger, shatters, and he can no longer use the spell Storm of Vengeance. And he just goes, You don't fucking insult my friend, you dipshit. If he says you're saying it wrong, you're saying it wrong. And he pulls the fucking sword out. Rokara, it's your turn.
I'm gonna attack some more.
Robo, you missed Skeggy saving you all from having Storm
really
of
bad
Vengeance.
day.
Yeah, Storm of Vengeance cast on you. Because Ruggs was able to teleport him over there. Yeah, 24 will hit.
Oh.
As will the 21.
Rawr.
So here is what I will tell you. That 9 will kill that duelist. You can move up to here and attack the next one.
You can get on the other side for advantage.
And yeah, I was about to say you could probably get right here and then attack again at advantage because we will count that 21 as your second attack.
Okay, so I attack the first one and
Killed
it kills
it.
him for 9.
Yep.
And then I move over here.
Yeah. Shove that off the fucking thing. Yeah.
I kick him off as I go down.
So you're
And I
attacking
go
on
up
this
to
one
the
would
other
have been
one
the
and I
12
kind
and
of
the
pat him
21.
on the back. Shame about your friend, and then I swing at him.
Okay. Roll the damage
And
for the 21.
Okay, or what is it? Where is it?
You just click Battle Axe on the thingy.
Yeah, I'm trying to read. I have the I can add my ability modifier to the damage of my second attack.
Okay.
So
That'd be your strength, I do believe.
yes.
Okay.
So I add another 3 to that.
Okay.
Oh wait, no,
12.
that already has my ability modifier. Does it add it again?
I don't believe so. I think it's already just automatically totaled in there.
Oh, great.
So you do 9 points of slashing damage on the second attack. Now roll your third attack.
I thought the third one didn't.
So what we did was you killed that first one. And because you killed that first one, I moved you where you would be at advantage, just kind of because I know you're not exactly you're new to the game. So I moved you where you would be flanking, so you have advantage. So advantage means you roll twice and take the higher number. So that 12 and the 21 is the higher number. You can click the advantage toggle at the top of your sheet, and it'll roll advantage for you.
Do I do that again?
Yeah, roll attack at advantage.
Again. Hiya.
Yeah, 24 hits. Roll damage.
Hiya.
All right, 5 slashing damage. Cool.
Roar.
Hera, you are surrounded.
Hello. Yeah, I did notice that. Is there any chance that they're just gonna go away?
No, they are all like
shame.
really low health though.
Yeah, I did notice that part as well.
Earth Tremor. All right. Each charge of dexterity saving throw. Okay. Hey Blitz, I also need you to take a dex save, please and thank you.
You're also quite high up, so you're not technically in the 10-foot radius.
So here's the thing about shaking a mountain or a cliff.
Yeah.
You're causing a
that's
rock
fair.
slide.
Yeah.
Dex save.
Where's
Yeah,
it to do a
dex
luck roll to
save.
make sure the whole structure doesn't come down?
Oh.
Okay. We're also gonna roll a dex save for these guys. That's a 20.
God damn it.
That's a bullshit. That's what that is.
I've literally only caused problems with this spell. I
so
apologize.
sorry. No, you will end up killing them. Or at least most of them. But I need you to also
Do
roll
they
a dex
all
save.
roll one save for
Yeah,
that?
they all roll one save. However,
That sucks majorly.
However, that DC is higher because you caused an actual rock slide.
That's fair.
And they failed. And
The only
most
issue
of
is
them
that
have 6
normally
hit
they all-
points.
Yeah, that's true. Would you like me to roll
Yes, please.
something different than the base Earth Tremor?
Yeah, so what you're going to do is you're going to roll an extra 3d8 damage.
Ah. Then let me do that, and then the first one. So that'll be a total of 16.
Okay. So here's what I will let you do, Blitz. You see Hera begin to do this, right? You see Hera begin to cast this spell. I will allow you time to get to here, if you would like, by just jumping off the side of that fucking railed staircase and not take damage.
We'll do that one, Chief.
Okay. So, it means 16 points to this one, and she tumbles down to right there. Hera, I need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Yeah, you got it. Hey, not bad.
So you will take half of that damage.
Half of 16?
Yes.
8. Got it.
And you are now
Alrighty.
here because this you tumbled down to basically your doom, not quite your doom, but and then the other thing that happens is this palisade falls outward toward this tower falls downward, not toward you, but southward from that way. And it crashes. So had I not done that, Blitz, you would have been potentially taking 12d6 damage.
I'm so sorry.
So you were able to get out of there at the nick of time.
Let's see, 4 times 12?
Yeah.
48.
So you could have survived.
Could have lived it.
You would have
at least,
also been
48 by average.
You'd have also been trapped under rubble.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my bonus action to use Second Wind and see if I can heal myself just a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah, so D10 plus your
Plus
fighter
7.
level. Yeah.
Well, not
Or
straight
whatever
fighter.
fighter you-
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
unfortunately, I'm not straight fighter. However, that's still great.
Yeah, gay fighter, clearly.
Exactly.
Exactly. You get it.
Aurora,
This is the highest I've gotten on a character without multiclassing.
E?
it is your turn. You are standing in front of a kind of hurt, really big fucking ogre who did hurt you a little bit. And then a yuan-ti woman who is brandishing a rapier at you and I do believe stabbed you in the stomach. And smacked you in the face with a shield. You are not stunned, so you have full turn. What you doing?
That's fine. I'm just here to take attention.
Yeah,
I'm
tanking.
I'm gonna try to hit the yuan-ti.
Okay, go ahead. That hits. Roll damage.
Yes! Fucking die!
Okay, so 7,
God damn it.
14, hold on. So 7, 18, 19, 20. So yeah, 14. She is hanging on by a thread. You are still hasted, so you do have 3 attacks.
Oh, okay. Attacking the big ogre this time.
Okay? Remember to click down your spell slots as you use smites.
Click on spells. Boop, boop.
And now you can attack again.
Yes, I'm just... That is not... Okay, whatever, I'll fix that later. Alright.
24 hits. Roll damage.
Gonna use another smite. Die!
Okay, so
That's me out of character screaming die. Aurora
Yeah.
is not that bloodthirsty.
Yeah. So that's
That's a good roll.
25 damage. Nice. Still up though. You got one more attack.
Okay, I'm going to use my last attack on the ogre, and then I'm going to use my bonus bite action against the yuan-ti woman.
Okay. Go for it.
Oh,
That hits. Roll damage. All right. There we go. 22 points of damage. That's a dead plate armor ogre. You guys see, or you guys from over here can hear the roar of the ogre as it goes down, and then the just fucking rumble as it hits the ground. Clearly, somebody's doing their job.
Rar.
Yeah,
RXD.
that your bite does miss.
but she bites into the shield.
Yeah. Okay, so this ogre, kind of seeing what's going on, is going to take a caster in each arm and then fucking book it.
Oh, you bitch.
And you guys see him, like, dip under this bridge and then seemingly disappear.
These fucking disappearing trolls all the time. Damn it.
But the ogres are now no longer a
Oh.
factor.
Why do I keep doing
On
that?
it's because Lord of the Rings.
Because there was a bridge.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, Rel, it is your turn. One of the ogres is gone, but also so are two of the hostages.
I didn't see that.
That's true.
Fine, we don't know the hostages anyway.
There's a 20-foot fucking wall of fire there. I didn't see shit.
Well, I will say, Ruggs, those hostages are very clearly casters, so it is currently your job to save them. That is why you're here.
Roar. I will do multi-attack at advantage against this person.
I'm trying to become the bone breaker.
Fucking
Bonesaw's ready.
Bonesaw is ready. Oh yeah.
Got you 15 minutes.
Oh,
All right,
God.
so I'm going to do the first, which is the bite. I'm just going to roll twice to
Yep.
simulate advantage.
There's 22 hits. Roll damage.
Fantabulous.
Chomp.
All right, 7 points of damage. Now you have 2 claws, both at
Yes.
advantage.
Yeah. Well, technically it's one claws attack.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Miss.
Wah,
All right.
wah. Roar. And now I'm just gonna fuck off.
Okay. How so?
So I'm just walking away.
All right. So you're gonna get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, fuck them. They ain't shit.
That's a 17 versus your AC.
Hits.
You take 5 piercing damage.
Oh no.
They ain't shit, but they hit you on it too.
Yeah, that was a 2.
I'm a bear. It doesn't matter.
Oh, then that's fine.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's wild.
so are
shape.
you also an orc? Is it? Hold on. That's rad as fuck.
Yeah.
Yes. And then I'm going to bonus action adrenaline rush.
Oh, right. Because you could do that. I forgot.
Or
And then I will drop concentration on firewall.
All right.
God, I love that combination. Orc druid is one of my favorite things to play in like the little side games and all that.
You get
And now I will roar triumphantly.
you get to the top of this wall, and you do see that like there's clearly like tracks that lead to this bridge of like a big fucking creature, and there's a dead ogre laying right here in full plate armor. And then this guy who looks very similar to the yuan-ti that fireballed the part. Oh wait, you weren't there for that, so you don't know
I
about the
wasn't there.
fireball.
Yep.
But yeah, he looks like a caster of some type, who is bleeding from his side profusely because he was stabbed by a rapier.
Yeah, I'm gonna roar at him. Roar.
Okay, Blitz, it is your turn. You are you narrowly escaped your own doom. What are you doing?
I see. Well, nothing a good old blacksmith can't fix by just hitting something. I'm gonna schmack.
Okay.
So let's make sure I don't have advantage.
You are
Schmack.
at higher ground, and
Hmm.
as Obi-Wan Kenobi did say, Anakin, it's useless. I have the high ground. Roll an advantage.
Okay. I already rolled, so I'll just do another flat roll.
Yep.
Whichever one's higher.
That's a miss.
16.
And you can roll again at advantage if you have extra
Okay.
attack.
Yep. Second attack.
Yeah,
28
hits. Roll damage.
Amazing. Left one. 15.
All right. So you don't quite kill it, but you get close.
Alright. Bonus action, movement. Nah. Carry on.
Okay. Cool. So, hey Rugs, do you have Mage Slayer?
I don't.
Cool. Wonderful.
I don't know what my feats are.
Great.
This son of a bitch.
Great to know. Hey, Rel.
Yep.
Fireball.
Excuse me, I'm a
That's a
bear,
21.
so-
That is a DC 21, not 31. So roll a dex save.
Man's wasting spells on bears, Jesus.
Why would you attack a bear?
I know,
Hold
it's
on.
fucked up.
Hold on. Just wait
This is
for
just a
it.
straight D20 roll.
Yep.
R.
DC 21. This is 17. So you take the 8 points from being a bear, right?
And I have 3 temporary hit points from Adrenaline Rush.
Okay. So
So minus 11. to
minus
whatever
11 to
roll.
your health. So yeah, 11 health down from yours. Also, you're on what's left of a burned down bridge.
Yep. That is an accurate
Wouldn't it
statement.
be 11 subtracted from the
Yes.
20
so,
fire damage?
So
Okay.
20 minus 11 is
So 9.
So 9.
You take
Yeah.
9 points of damage from that, and also the 30 feet you're about to plummet.
I disagree.
Uh-huh. 11 more damage.
Don't have anything to do about it, but I disagree.
Yeah, exactly.
So 9 to...
It's like, I don't think I actually have anything that's going to help me there, but...
So you take the full 20 damage as you hit your ass on this fucking rock down here.
Road.
You're down here, and this is no longer accessible. Yeah, so he just kind of cut off that from being a way for people to get there. So yeah, he did in fact waste a spell slot. However, he is also gonna use Meta Magic Quicken spell.
Just you
and,
wait, my boyfriend's going to fuck you up.
Let's see. Magic missile. Rugs, you take 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 points of force damage.
Ow! Ow!
He's just pelting you in the face. Like he's like it's like he's flicking water on you. That's how he casts the spell. Fuck you. My draconic is perfect. He's very angry that you insulted his draconic. Okay, cultist duelist turn. 1, 2, and a shield bash. I'm assuming a 30, a 25, and a 31 to hit you, Aurora.
Can I see this person?
No, you are
Can you
behind.
repeat those?
Didn't think so. Just
30, 25, and 31.
All of them hit.
Okay, so you take 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 total damage, and I need to make a Constitution saving throw DC 15.
All right, making that check now. Shoot.
You are stunned for the remainder of the round. Cannot make reactions, but the remainder of the round is not very much longer, so you're good. You will be all right. Atlas, it's your turn. You've just had like force bolts flicked in your face like it was water droplets.
They're
What
so
are you
annoying.
doing?
All right.
Too bad this guy does not have Thunder Wave in his spellbook.
Sorry. Okay, so on my turn, I'm just gonna stab him.
Gets
Just-
annoyed,
just hit him.
stabs him in the face.
I got a big ol' S stock.
Roll damage. His
At advantage,
AC's
right?
His AC's like 16, yeah. At advantage.
Could be a crit. Could be a crit.
Could be a crit. You're right.
Okay, thank
Okay,
the dice gods.
so.
It's not a crit. Roll damage, please.
Yeah, no problem. We're gonna.
So that's 12 damage.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, ignore that 10. I don't know why that's.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so it's supposed to be. Oh, okay, so it is a 10.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And then you
6 for
add
sleepers,
2
1.
You add 2 for undead.
Oh, is it undead?
I told you to add 2 points of damage, so you would assume so.
Alright. So yeah. So that's 12 damage. And then we're gonna Blade Flourish because fuck you.
Okay.
So that's an extra 1d8. That's a 3.
Okay, so that's a 5.
Fantastic. That's all I got.
All right, Skeggy's also just gonna stab him twice. Y'all, it's that one JoJo meme where it's just two people kicking the shit out of a guy.
I like that one a lot. It's very good.
So this guy has a DC 15 for his AC. So he takes 16 points of get shanked damage, but from the dwarf. Rokara, you are left alone with your singular target. Iris.
Oh yeah, me.
Yep.
Did I get shanked?
No, not yet.
Oh.
Your turn.
It is your turn.
Wait. This one didn't try to shank me?
It attempted to shank Rel.
I
So
thought that
it
was an
used
attack of opportunity.
Oh yeah, you're right. It was. So it is gonna try and stab you.
Yeah, I thought I had to be shanked.
Yeah. No, it is time. It is shanking time.
I thought all the cool kids got
and,
shanked.
Shield bash. Do 28, a 19, or a 32 hit you?
I'm gonna
Check
silvery
my
barbs
dumb
that
mouth
shield
close.
bash.
Okay. Just gonna re-roll the shield bash. It's a 17. So I assume that doesn't hit.
No.
You take 5 points of
What
piercing
about
damage.
ties? What did ties do?
It means
Do I
it
win
hits.
ties? Ah, well then the 19 hits.
Okay, so you take a total of 11 damage.
And you have advantage on your next attack.
Yep.
Oh, sweet.
And yeah, you can go ahead and make that attack because it is in fact your turn.
Stab number 1. Didn't go. Stab number 1.
Holy fucking shit.
Yes.
Folks, I
think we're
want
gonna
you
need
to
stab
know.
number 2.
Folks, I want you to understand this was a natural fucking 20. Go ahead and roll your damage,
Let's go.
Rokara.
Okay.
So
Don't
what
I
you're
get
gonna
the thingy?
So, what thingy?
I have savage attacks, which means when I score a critical hit with a melee attack weapon, I roll an additional weapon damage die
Yes.
1 additional time and add it
Yes. So.
So I roll this,
So that's gonna
and
be.
then I
so
roll
then-
another d8.
Yeah, and then you roll another d8.
Yeah.
And so that's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 points of damage, because of the way I do crits at my table. You
sick of you.
absolutely bisect this woman with your axe.
Can the wizard see that?
No.
Aw.
There's a wall of rubble in his way currently.
Can this person see that?
Yes, she can in fact see that. You can move. You can't,
Yeah, I was about to
or you
say.
can throw an axe at her. Just fucking
I was about
yeet
to
that
say.
bitch.
Can I point at her and go, "You're next," and then start running down the
Roll
ladder?
intimidation.
Yes. Where is that?
It's in your skills.
Oh wow. You're
Oh,
too small and adorable.
She looks at you. She looks you up and down and goes, "My sisters were weak. You could not defeat me."
it's personal
And
now.
then in your own voice, she goes,
Yeah.
"You're next."
It's personal. Okay, so it's 15, and then does ladders count as
10.
difficult terrain?
Nope, that ladder does not.
Okay,
So
So
you
then-
go down 10 feet.
so I can make it 5 feet.
So
So
I pose you a different thing, a different modus operandi. You get right here. You use your remaining action to acrobatics check or athletics check jump here, and it will not count against your movement speed.
okay. Boop.
Roll either acrobatics or athletics.
I don't know. I've rolled like 3 nat ones already. It's just like oh wait, no. I have athletics is like actually one of my best.
Not only do you land on the ladder.
Still pointing.
Yeah. Oh, the whole time I'm still pointing at him. It's personal. So how many was that then? If it doesn't count towards my movement.
So you've moved 10 feet.
And 1. So that's 15. 1, 2, 3. Or is
Yep.
that 1? It would be 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
So I move then to there. And
To
I'm
here?
staring at him.
Okay. Yeah, she stares you down just as much. It is now Hera's turn. Hera, you are currently prone, but you do see there are 2 left here. You're pretty confident that Aurora's got the one that she's fighting.
Do I recall that I had used Featherfall to land?
Oh yeah, you did. So you are not prone. You were
Hell
just
yeah. Do I
pelted with
recall?
stones.
Do I also recall that these are monstrosities?
These are in fact monstrosities.
Ooh, goody. I'd like to smack this one with my mace, please.
Oh, which one? Oh, there's
This one
still one that's
right
alive.
next to me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. I don't like to leave things unfinished, I suppose. Let's say
Yeah, that hits. Roll
26.
damage.
Wonderful. That'll be 12 damage.
You immediately murder her.
Fucking douche. Can she still use her extra attack on a different opponent?
Yeah, you can attack, move, extra attack.
Wonderful. So from what I measured, she can get up to here for 20.
Uh-huh.
Is this one alive?
Yeah.
For now.
So, Blitz, would it be easier for me to target the one that's wounded, or would you like me to target this one back here? Because I can do either.
I currently have advantage on this one.
Well, then I'll fuck
I'll
with the
leave it
other
up
one.
to your discretion.
Just fucking
I'd like to
kaiju.
I'd like to unfurl the meteor hammer and attempt to do the fire glyph on that one.
Okay, so one thing I will say is because it is a reach weapon, and it is a specific type of reach weapon, it triggers Sentinel.
Am I getting attack of opportunity?
Yes, you are. And if it hits,
I see.
your movement speed is reduced to 0. That's a 32 versus
Well,
your
damn.
AC. And you take
Yeah, that'll
7
hit.
piercing damage.
Well, shit. Okay, back down to 50.
You see, as you go to strike out with your meteor hammer, this lady down here like ducks down, takes like that ducking lunge pose in fencing, and just stabs you right in the knee.
You're a bitch, darling. Are you aware? And then she's going to... Ah, man. Can I... You know what? Fuck it. I'd like to use an inspiration on the meteor
Yeah,
hammer.
go ahead.
Let's see how this goes. Oh, that's not too bad.
That is
And you got
still
that
I don't know if
yes.
it'll... Oh, I do have a D4. Look at
Yeah,
you.
you
No one
have a
thinks.
D4.
Ah!
That hits. Roll
Let's
damage.
go!
Let's go. Let me grab the description for the fire rune real quick.
Okay.
Let's see. It's a whole bunch of text. Sorry about that. It's just the bottom one.
2d6
So it's
extra
an additional
damage.
2d6, and I think there's a save or be restrained. if
I'm
not
willing to bet
mistaken.
that's gonna kill her.
Okay, that's 8 fire damage on top of the 10
my
from before.
God. Oh my god. What's
Okay,
the
she
save?
survives and needs to make a strength saving throw or be restrained for 1 minute.
16.
Let's see. We've done the math for this one before. How do we do it? How do we do the DC for this feat? It's presumably the one that got increased, right?
I believe so, yes.
Then it's probably one of the ones 3, so 3 plus proficiency modifier. I would assume DC 15 then. So pass.
Okay.
No restraint, but probably not feeling so hot about herself no more.
She's so close to death. Y'all.
Can I shout at her?
I will let you do that on your turn. Aurora.
Yeah,
She might not last.
Aurora.
Yims.
You have one enemy in front of you. They do not look like they are doing anywhere as good as you are. What do you do?
I just kind of look at her, look at my very bloodied hammer, and just go, I don't suppose I could convince you to surrender?
I don't suppose you could convince your friends not to kill me.
If you surrender, they won't.
How about this? You let me run away, and I will not bother you again. I will not formally surrender, but I will leave.
Kill that bitch.
She just gives them a thumbs up with her shield hand.
Okay, so because you are allowing this, she's going to sheathe both of her weapons and dip.
Bye, Snake Lady! Wait, is that offensive?
These two over here go, yes, very.
Sorry! She just screams sorry at the top of her lungs. It's just so...
Don't apologize to people that stab you.
Okay, but I didn't know it was an insult. I was trying to be nice.
So you still have your entire turn left. You can fly, you can attack, you're still good to go. There are like there's a wizard, an old looking wizard man, and what appears to be a bard tied up against this fucking thing that no one has checked on.
We've
I've been all the way over here.
So what are you doing, Aurora?
I just don't realize she just yelled, "Bye, pretty snake lady" at the top of her lungs.
Yeah,
I'm going
she
to
did.
shoot myself.
Nah, you're good. You're good. These two may think that it's an insult, but she might be back. You never know.
Gonna
She thinks I'm
waddle
pretty.
over here.
Hey,
Um,
really cool of you for sparing me before.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to
Want to get a drink?
Can I use my first? Can I just use my action to instead untie this person?
Yeah, you can untie both of them because you're hasted.
Okay, okay.
You untie both of them. The old man kind of looks at you and goes, "Thank you. but 2 of my companions were taken by the ogre. They went underneath the mountain. There's an entrance beneath the bridge, and then he falls unconscious.
Oh. Blink, blink. Can I cure exhaustion?
No, not yet. You're not
What
quite
about
high enough
this
level
one?
yet. The other one appears to be, like, wringing her hands and looking for something. Like, she's like, going through a large bag of things, try and find something. You can roll perception to see what she finds.
Sure, why not?
So, you see her pull this small metal casing out of the bag, and it's this black, perfectly round case, and it's a bomb. She's just pulled a bomb out of the case.
It's a pipe bomb.
It's like an old school, like, Legend of Zelda bomb. And she has a flint and steel in the other hand.
Well, I'm going to trust that she is a trained professional, and thankfully I do not own a vehicle, so I cannot be given an Irish surprise.
So, she lights it. She lights it, and she looks over at your friends, and she goes, you two might want to move, and she's gonna chuck the bomb at the wizard. I need Atlas and Skeggy to make a dexterity saving throw. Okay, so Dex for the... Oh, he's gonna fail. Alright, Skeggy, don't fail me now. Shit.
He's got a D4.
He does have a D4. Skeggy does, in fact, have a D4. Alright, Skeggy passes. Skeggy will take no damage. However, this fucker, this poor fucker, will, in fact, take the brunt of this smoke powder bomb, which is 6d10 damage. So, you guys see this, like, black metal casing hit this man's chest, and he almost has time to look over at you, Ruggs, and, like, realize what's about to happen to him before he literally fucking explodes. Like, there's just viscera all over your outfit.
I'm just imagining just, like, I also look at him kind of confused, and then just gets jump scared by the explosion.
Yeah, and then it's just a loud pop, and then he's gone.
And now I'm covered in blood.
Yeah, blood and weird half zombie cult goo. Yeah, so Aurora, that is your turn. Thank you for saving the NPCs. One of them happens to be an expert in alchemy and hand bombs. Rel,
Ooh.
it's your
Alright.
turn.
Right, that's me.
She sits on the floor.
Yeah, Aurora's just like, oh god, what have I unleashed?
I'll work on. Oh gosh, but like climbing up over this way.
So here's what you will have to do first. You're gonna have to roll me a strength check to get out from the rubble that fell on top of you.
Well, if anything, I am most certainly strong.
So, would you like to tell the audience what you've just rolled?
My
Rolled a
goodness.
6.
Oh, I'm strong. Nope. So you will spend this
yeah.
turn trapped under rubble. You're Gimli at the Battle of Pelennor Fields, trapped under the
no.
wargs.
Yep, it's good. Everything's fine here.
Yep. Blitz, it's your turn. There are 2 yuan-ti left. What are you doing?
I'm gonna cast Schmack.
Okay.
Advantage, because high ground.
23
23?
hits, roll damage.
Kinda good.
Right, the one on the left. Oh, they're both 11.
Yep, so 11, you absolutely fucking murder her. You have Obi-Wan Kenobi'd. You have Obi-Wan Kenobi'd yourself into this situation. And you still have room and an extra attack to smack this bitch.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna Schmack. No advantage, 'cause
No
high
advantage.
ground.
Yeah, no advantage.
24.
Yeah, that is roll damage. So here's the
14.
thing. You didn't have to roll damage. She had a single hit point left. But like, I like to know kind of how much overkill you guys are doing. So here's the deal. You guys have defeated an entire fucking fortress of people and didn't burn the whole
Yes.
thing down.
Pretty good, We only caused a little bit of destruction.
Yeah, you collapsed a small hill and burned down a piece of thing. Somebody's probably gonna have to go rescue Rel from
Did
under
we
the
win? I don't hear people dying anymore.
The alchemist lady will kind of come up and go, "We won. Do you need assistance?"
Try one more time.
I
You got this.
I
Bardic
got this.
inspiration.
Uh,
Add a D8.
Roll a D8. Roll a D8.
No, that'll do it.
Would you like to know
What is happening?
Would you like to tell the audience what you've just rolled?
He rolled a 3 on my strength check, and then a 1 on a D8.
I'm gonna slide down this cliff here and give advantage.
So the
Atlas.
halfling will come over and go, actually,
Bitch,
if
get the
you-
fuck out of
If
here.
you want to place these charges, and she'll hand you more of the bar. I assure you, it's perfectly safe.
Get the fuck
We're-
out of here. We're
We're
having
gonna try this one more time.
Oh, I did not realize this was a courting ritual. My apologies. And she'll like skitter out and then just peek around this thing.
Alright, so at advantage.
The ogre ran off with a couple mages, right?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
At advantage, you still don't get out. You're still not out. She goes,
Add the D8.
may I?
You want me to come over?
Add the D8 to your 12. I'll burn as many
Yeah.
bardics as I need.
Okay, yeah.
I can
add the
come
D8.
muscle you out if you'd like.
Okay, so Rukara is able to slowly squeeze her way out. Or not Rukara, Rel is able to slowly squeeze her way out of this thing. And Atlas, you're able to help pull her out. And
Gonna do
and
the feigning a sprained ankle and like, oh,
the
Atlas.
halfling will just give a nice golf clap, and she goes, "Oh, how wonderful! I've not seen a moon elf and an orc court. This is a wonderful exercise in cultural exchange." She just like starts writing things down. She does not know how to read a room.
This
I really wanted to RKO that person off the ladder.
Atlas,
Next time.
what did you say?
really tempted just to invite her to actually see what
I mean,
a courtship ritual looks like.
I mean, so
She'd
here's the
probably
thing.
go-
She will literally just it will be like a study to her. She will sketch it and write down every gory detail to send to her the Mages Academy that she works for.
Fantastic. I love
100%. We're gonna be immortalized.
312,
Yep,
no
yep,
climax.
yep.
The rest 313, no climax. There's 314, climax.
Yep, exactly. But yeah, so this bridge, I would like to say, is like rubble. Like, it's not really stand-onable at the moment. You'd like slide down. But yeah, you guys have claimed what is left of Fort Doricor. I will also shrink Hera.
Cut off
Let's
there.
go.
Or what?
Fort
Oh,
Doricor.
Belle. Oh,
Huh. Hell yeah.
And it still has a
Uh,
front gate.
Yeah.
So if I were to go under this bridge, does something happen?
So you see in this like overlap in the like hill under the bridge, there is a massive fucking chasm.
Oh.
Just a big fuck off open hole that goes into
The underway.
the side of that like cliff side.
Got you. Well, I think I have an idea of where they went.
Yeah. What do the rest of you think?
I think I want to go loot those people.
They literally.
Oh, they don't got anything good.
Kill
Yeah.
some people.
They literally just have like, fucking
Bone weapon.
Yeah, all their weapons are made of bone. All their armor is made of bone.
Oh.
Oh, what about the plate armor?
The massive plates that are on the ogre.
Mhm.
You would not be able to carry those with you.
I have a
No,
bag of
don't
holding.
worry. Rel's really
Okay.
strong.
So
Yeah,
so let me hold
really
on.
strong.
Hold on. You have a bag of holding that has an approximate diameter of that of like a Crown Royal bag.
Okay, so it's too big. Okay.
Yeah, it is. It does not fit.
All good. Carry on.
Damn, I thought there would be at least a couple of magical trinkets in the wizard's lair.
Take a finger off the gauntlet, maybe.
True. Can the
Yeah,
pinky finger
You could
get put
you
into
could
the
absolutely
thing?
like slowly disassemble the gauntlet and put that into the bag of holding, but like the rest of it, nah. That shit is not fitting in your bag.
I will put 2 plate gauntlets from both hands.
No. You can put the fingers. Those will fit. The rest of the gauntlet is
Oh,
too
fingers.
big because their hands are bigger than your body.
You should mark
I'll
it
s-
down in like a journal, come back later and be like, whenever I need materials.
There is
Yeah.
literally.
Oh,
a
I
forge
have it
right
in
here.
treasure.
There is literally a
Yeah.
forge right here. Like,
Yeah. I don't have time to mess with all that
Guys,
stuff. That's why I'm just grabbing stuff,
scramble up
putting it
this
in the
hill.
bag.
yeah, and
Do we own a fort now?
yeah, technically you do. You claimed it. You killed everyone that was here. This dwarf is going to claim this axe. And he just kind of spins it.
So-
And he's like, I got my axe back. Aurora,
So
what's up?
we own a fort
Yes.
at night.
Oh, I swear to
no.
God.
Fortnite?
No.
It just heard people groan.
Fortnite?
Wait.
Uh-huh.
Am I flossing?
Yes. Let's see it.
Oh, no.
Wait, I gotta
And the-
see it.
So
And
here's...
the crowd goes
here's-
mild.
Yeah, that is exactly what happens. The crowd, in fact, does go mild. But yeah, you're able to fucking floss on them hoes, and you know you're able to. You've
Do you
gotten
sing
your
the song?
you've gotten your not on stream. No, you cannot. Because I will get copyright claimed. No, thank you. But yeah, you
Yeah.
guys are able to get this fort. The old man is kind of laying on a cot now instead of laying on the ground, beard first into the dirt. Yeah, so you guys know there's a giant hole in the side of the mountain. What do you do?
Can we throw one of the torches down there lit to see how far down it goes?
By the time you are like if you want to, you can. So you throw it and you watch as the light gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller, and eventually you just can't see it anymore.
I don't got enough rope for all that.
So, fuck.
There is an incline large enough where you could potentially safely climb down.
Can I do a check
just like as we're doing all this, as soon
Perception.
as the torch was dropped, for listening to see if I can, by counting how long it is. It
Yeah.
takes until we hear a sound.
Yeah, perception.
Perception.
Yep.
Oh, not intelligence. Perception. No. No. Where's perception? There's.
How do you feel about an 11?
So, you never hear a noise. It does not seem to hit the bottom. Not that you can hear anyway.
You said there's an incline.
Yeah, there is an incline that seems to be steep enough where an ogre could walk down it, but you would need to climb down it.
Okay, so we can't go sledding down it
You could.
on some ogre armor.
You could.
Oh, you could.
Yes. Yes, you could.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, can
That
we
is
take
actually
some of the ogre's
totally
gauntlet armor?
doable.
I think with the group of us, we can drag it over here.
I think we should make a sled out of the armor.
Oh my
we
god.
should make a sled out of the armor.
I
should
have
heal us
access
up
tools.
first.
Yeah, probably that.
Should we leave a
Flag?
Skeggy here with the survivors and then go in sledding?
I am not staying. My friends are down there. I'm not letting them die. These two can head back to the village. The little one has
I suppose with
bombs.
the bombs. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, with the bombs, it's
The little one and her
forgot about the
explosives
bombs.
will be perfectly fine. Old man, I see how it is, Skeggy. Leave me with the weird one.
Speaking of which, would she be comfortable giving any of us a couple of those bombs? We're going into
You can ask her.
Okay. What would that be?
You asking her.
Oh,
In
it's not like
character.
a
Can I?
charisma thing. Oh.
All right. I'm gonna put it out there. I'm not gonna stop you from doing nothing.
You
Put bombs in the
live!
cave.
You live.
What?
Nothing. I'm totally
I
not
don't-
endorsing taking the bombs.
Oh yeah, I want the bombs.
Put bombs in the cave.
Are great.
Not always the best call.
Are you having memories?
Flashbacks of
I'm-
another life.
I'm looking at you with all the like unknowing in my eyes. I'm easily persuaded. I'm gonna go talk to her about the bombs.
Okay. Yeah, you go on over, and she's kind of talking to the
Hey.
wizard, and he's like, and she's like, I'm not weird. I don't know what you're talking about. And she turns to you and goes, "Oh, hello. How may I
I'm gonna
help
go,
you?"
Hi. We're gonna go after those ogres, and I was wondering if you would have any bombs to spare, or maybe that I could buy off you in some sort of bartering agreement. Or something?
How experienced are you with explosives?
I'm decently experienced. I'm an adventurer, so I've used them sometimes.
Okay,
When
so
things get rough.
you're going into what is potentially the Underdark. Let me explain to you
Yes.
why it's a bad idea to bring a bomb into the Underdark. There are these things called myconids. Myconids are a naturally occurring race in the Underdark. They're humanoid mushrooms. They let out a highly explosive gas that, when ignited with, say, one of my lovely explosives here, she'll like show this very beautifully crafted bomb. She's very proud of it. One of my lovely little babies here. If they were to explode in, say, even a 30-mile radius of the Myconid colony, it would bring the entirety of this part of the Underdark down on your heads.
Oh. Well, I have a better question then.
Yes.
Could I have one of those bombs to chuck in the hole and ignite it now?
So it would not just bring the Underdark down on your heads, it would bring the surface to where the Underdark is. Because the Underdark holds the surface up.
Sinkhole style.
And how much should the Underdark be?
So the
Surface would be
entirety
brought
of the
to the
Moon
Underdark.
Sea.
She's not going to give me those bombs, is she?
No.
Nope.
But, like, what if I really ask for them? What if I steal?
So-
I'm
Well, you
not gonna-
did.
So,
gonna say.
I will
No.
say, you may roll charisma. It is a DC 35.
35. I don't even have. I don't have. Wait, do I have a? Where is it? I just got an elegant quarter, but it doesn't even work because I don't have enough wisdom for that to be worth anything.
You've got baffling stats, my friend.
What are you talking about? I'm great. I got no intelligence. I got no wisdom. I got like a tiny bit of charisma. And then that's it. It fits me perfectly.
Let's go, 0 wisdom, 0 intelligence team.
Zero intelligence. What are you talking about?
It fits me as a player. It allows me to get more in depth with my character.
Yeah, if you would like to, you may roll charisma. Against.
I mean, sure, just for the
Triangle.
funnies.
Yeah, just for the funnies, just for the lulls. Roll charisma.
Just for the funnies, I'm gonna try to do a little Fortnite dance, you know, and see if that'll
And try and rizz
woo
up
her
this.
enough. Yeah.
Nah.
I mean, that's not bad of a. It's not a. Well, that's not. It's a good roll, but it's not.
It's not. It's not. It's.
It's not no 35.
Yeah, it's not a 35. It's
She starts taking notes of the dancing, thinking
Yeah,
it's orc culture.
yeah.
a bit.
She's like, I see. This must be orcish for something. Maybe a celebration of not dying. It was
Oh, I'm
fantastic.
gonna
to
tell her
meet
that
you.
it means. I'm gonna tell her that it means thank you.
Oh, I'm not very good at dancing. I have like 2 left feet, but you're welcome. And then she will skitter away with the old man as quickly as she can.
I hope we see her again, and I hope she's trying to do that to an orc.
Uh,
I hope she's trying to floss an orc.
Let's see. How did it go again? 1, 2, 3. Victory Royale.
Yeah, Fortnite, we are about to get down. What are we getting down on again?
Oh,
Get
okay.
down
I'm
on
gonna
it.
cast
Okay.
Healing Spirit and start doing some healing on myself and others.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
absolutely. So you guys will be allowed to take a long rest between now and next session.
Oh,
I would like to say, yeah, you can still heal and stuff. I would like to say the only one of you that didn't get hurt was fucking Skeggy.
Fucking Skeggy.
Well, not all
Did-
of us.
hold
with
on,
peak performance.
Did Skeggy participate in that fight?
Yeah, he
Yes.
stabbed the shit
Okay.
out of the wizard.
Skeggy's like the
Just
main
making sure.
reason we didn't actually get Thundercloud kaboom.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Skeggy was the one who shanked that wizard to make him accidentally break his Storm of Vengeance knife.
Hell yeah.
Someone got him there.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. It was Atlas that helped, but Skeggy in Skeggy's mind, he was just the backup. He was there because his friend Atlas needed his help.
Atlas wanted some protection going to the spelling bee, and then when he was brutally attacked by an evil man,
By an
Skeggy
evil
had to
man.
correct him on spelling bee rules.
Yeah, by an evil
I could have technically made that myself, but you had the portal asset.
Yeah, absolutely. I did have the
Because it would have
portal
been
asset. The
knife, offhand, bonus action attack,
Yeah, sick ass portal asset.
mobile flourish, sprint over here, and then moonbeam.
Moonbeam is a sick ass motherfucking spell. I love that spell.
Like, go ahead and stand there and cast, please. Stay still.
Warp is also great. It's like
Damn.
Misty Stepper Dimension Door, but at range, and I don't have to go.
What does Moonbeam do?
Pain.
It's like a radiant
Damage
AoE
over
that you
time.
can move.
Yeah,
Oh my
it does
god,
pain.
Moon Knight Marvel Rivals ult.
Basically.
Basically,
Mhm.
yeah.
You can move it though.
All right, folks.
Unlike
we're gonna go ahead
my
and
Cloud of
end
Dagger
this.
set.
We're gonna go ahead and end the stream because we are still technically live. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and fuck you, Dave.